Hi guys, my name is David and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be reviewing kind of a special book that I found in the Forbidden Planet, which is a comic book shop slash bookshop up in London. So I went up there just to have a little look round to see if I could find anything to read during the Halloween period. It's not like I've got enough to read as it is, but I found this book and the cover looked really cool, the price was decent, and I was just drawn to it. And that book being The Little Book of Horrors, Spooky Wit and Wisdom for Halloween and Beyond. So that's the cover, that's the spine, and that's the back. This is a hardback and it's about the same size as my hand, so it is not at all big. I would classify this as a coffee table type of book. There is no author for this, there's no single author that wrote this. On the spine it has a abbreviation of OH, and on Goodreads, because this book is on Goodreads, it says that it's by Orange Hippo, which I presume either is someone's really unusual name or it's a publishing house. So this, as always, this is going to be my own thoughts and feelings regarding this. You can't really do spoilers for this book, and I'll tell you why. This isn't a storybook, this isn't a linear storybook, this isn't even a short story collection. This is a non-fiction book that has all facts about the Halloween period, you know, like facts, quotes from different movies and authors, and general information about the Halloween period. Now it says that it's for Halloween and beyond, and a lot of this stuff is horror based. Oh yeah, of course it is, but most of this stuff is based around the Halloween period. And if you read it outside of October, then it's going to feel kind of weird. So yeah, when I was reading this, I was using my Highgate Cemetery ticket as a bookmark, which was the only thing I had on me at the time. So that's a little fact for you guys. Now this book is split up into 6 chapters. Now I'm not entirely sure if these chapters have a theme. It seemed like they were trying to go with a theme, but it didn't really work. So them chapters are called Fright Night, Witching Hour, Little Horrors, Smashing Pumpkins, Terror Vision, and Hellraisers. And at the beginning of every chapter, that's what it looks like. There's a kind of, I presume this is supposed to be some sort of moon, and this one's like a bat. And it has a, the title of the chapter there and a little paragraph about it. So as I said, it has quotes from different movies. So this one's like, it's Halloween, everyone's entitled to a good scare. That's from the original Halloween movie. And it has the brackets of the dates, because we need to know that because there's loads of Halloween movies out now. There's loads of background information about the possible origin of Halloween, like how it kind of originated in Ireland and how it came to America and how it spread from there. It has a little section of the Thriller song by Michael Jackson. It has numerous lists of, song choices, which I presume is like their personal recommendations. So that's one of them. And just to name off some of them, they are Jelly Belly by Smashing Pumpkins, Dracula by Rob Zombie, which for the longest time I thought that it was called Dracula by Rob Zombie, but just found out this year that it's called Dracula. And that's probably because of the dislike for the Monsters movie that he made, which is how I found out that it's not called Dracula, it's called Dragula. It has top 10 Halloween candies in America, which, Reese's Cups, Skittles, M&M's, Snickers, cotton candy. It has facts on pumpkins and how many are grown and what you can use them for when they, go bad or when you have to chuck them out. It has quotes about the Halloween period as a whole. So this one says, in 2021, Halloweeners in the United States spend on average $35 per person on candy and costumes. It's very cheap. And of course it has to have lists of the most haunted places, which, if you know, I'm a skeptic, so I'm going to put a little gif up here of Dr. Evil, which will express how I feel about haunted houses and about haunted places. But this one is the most haunted places in America. So yeah, it has the states there obviously, and the obviously the supposedly haunted place, and yeah, and what apparition, you know, haunts it. Yeah, it says here, another quote says 58% of Americans believe that places can be haunted by spirits. It has the rules of Halloween. And yeah, another quote from a movie, I See Dead People, by, you know, from the Sixth Sense movie. What else? It has how to say trick or treat in different languages, which can be a bit of a pain in the arse, because if you don't speak any foreign languages you won't know how to pronounce them, but it's kind of neat to have it in the book. The most haunted nations or countries. So it's just a really fun book to go through, and it won't take you that long to, you know, get through it. It's more of a stocking filler for Halloween than anything else, and it has all that, like, yeah, witches and, you know, ghosts and all that stuff, and, you know, candy and haunted places and, you know, songs and all that stuff. And it has a quote here from Tim Burton which says, "Every day is Halloween, isn't it? For some of us." So yeah, so I'm just going to go through this and read some stuff which I feel is, yeah, might interest you guys. In 1727, Janet Horne became the last person to be executed legally for witchcraft in the UK. According to the USA Today, it is estimated that 11% of the US population is afraid of the dark. It is widely believed that when 6 million Irish fled to the US in the 1850s to escape the potato famine, they took their Halloween traditions with them, leading to a boom in the festival's popularity nationwide. In the US, Halloween face masks and paper costumes began appearing in the 1920s. I bet they looked interesting. In your personal opinion, comment down below and tell me how many of them kids you think that just got a couple of rolls of toilet paper, wrapped themselves in it and pretended to be mummies. 1/4 of all the candy sold in the US each year is purchased for Halloween. Some people believe if you see a spider on Halloween, it means a deceased loved one is watching over you. So remember that the next time that you grab the, you know, rolled up newspaper and just like kill that thing. 60% of children prefer to receive chocolate treats on Halloween. Okay, that's fair enough. According to some, if you walk backwards on Halloween with your clothes inside out, you are guaranteed to see a witch at midnight. Try it out. I'm probably going to try that in my next video. Comment down below if you want me to do that, and I will do that in my next video, or one of my next videos. The name Jack-o'-lantern first originated from an Irish folktale about a man named Stingly Jack, who tricked the devil repeatedly into keeping his life. When Jack died, the devil forced him to walk the earth for eternity, carrying a carved out turnip with a burning coal in it to help light his way. 47% of Britons believe that ghosts are real, which, as I said, I will have a gif up here of Dr. Evil to express how I feel about that. 72% of US parents admit to stealing their children's Halloween candy, which, shame on you. It has a top 10 horror movies of all time by global box office, which has in brackets, which they are It, I'm Legend, Jaws, It Chapter 2, The Exorcist, The Nun, Hannibal, A Quiet Place, The Conjuring, and Resident Evil The Final Chapter. Humans are born with two fears, the fear of falling and the fear of loud noises. The rest we create in our minds. For the first time in history, in 2021, Americans spent more than $10 billion on Halloween. According to The Sun, an estimated 20 million people in the US have a phobia of Friday the 13th. I'm not sure if they mean the movie or the date. I presume they mean the date. Only 12 out of the 40,000 spider species on Earth can cause death in adult humans. Not sure if that's scary or reassuring, but I'll let you guys be the judge on that. It has a section on the War of the Worlds, the original broadcast, when people thought that it was real and they panicked thinking that there was an alien that there was an alien invasion. It has a list of different phobias which are really weird. There's some weird ones here, which is like the fear of the colour orange and fear of dreams. On average, there is a Friday the 13th once every 212.35 days. It has the most haunted places in Canada, the top 10 Michael Myers movies, which are the Halloween movies, which I need to watch Halloween and Halloween Kills before Halloween Ends comes out. Which, come on, let's be honest, it's not going to end on Halloween Ends, it's going to continue on. Because if it makes money, which, let's be real, it will make money, they aren't going to stop, you know. Sorry about the wind, guys, I hope you can still hear me. In the UK, Snickers is the most popular trick-or-treat chocolate, closely followed by Maltesers. And then it has a list of the favourite or most popular Halloween costumes in America in 2021. I won't read them all, but number 1 is a witch and number 24 is a doll. So guys, I better stop it there. I think I've read enough facts for you guys. Hopefully you have found this video interesting. And yeah, this was the first book that I completed in October, and it didn't take me too long to read it. I have got another one like this, which is based on which is based on H.P. Lovecraft, so I'll be reading that one next, or relatively soon. So yeah, I'm gonna rate this a 4 stars. 4 stars. I want to give it a 5 stars, but I want to be fair. Let me know if you are interested in this book. I'm sure that you can buy it on Amazon and online places, you know. But let me know if you are interested in reading this. It's kind of like a stocking filler, but for the Halloween period, as I said. So, you know, a nice little, you know, read, you know. So guys, that's all I had to say. So yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.